verbs during the previous class. Those were negative verbs. Today, this particular topic speaks about verbs. You will have exercises where you'll need to simply translate and tell me. You'll see the word in Hindi. You'll just have to translate it to English and see what is the correct answer. Basic topic, but we'll try and make it as interesting as possible. And as I mentioned earlier, if time permits, we'll do the exercise on phrasal verbs as well that we had started. Okay, so let's start with just a minute. Just follow the order. Renuka, can you hear me?
Sir.
Yes. Okay. Just a moment. Okay, Renuka, let's start with the first one.
Speak, sir.
Yep, go ahead. What is the correct answer?
Speak.
Speak. Thank you. Please continue, Renuka. Answer the next one.
I speak English.
I
Speak English.
speak English. Yes, that's correct. Not I speaks, you speak. You speak is fine, but here in Hindi it's given may. So we'll stick to I speak English. Correct answer. Thank you. Please answer the next one, Renuka.
You speak English.
You speak English. Yes, very good. You speaks, no. You speak English is grammatically correct. Well done. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Suresh, please continue with the next slide.
Yes, sir. I speak, you speak.
Yes, I speak, you speak, first person, second person. Please continue, Suresh.
Second one, they speak English.
Okay. Okay, so we'll continue with the exercise. So Suresh, give me one sentence, a positive sentence using a verb.
Yes, sir.
Guys, I will ask you all individually to give me one sentence using a verb, and that needs to be a positive affirmative sentence. We discussed the negative sentences last time. This time, give me some positive sentences. Okay, go ahead, Suresh.
We speak English and Hindi.
We speak English and Hindi. Speak is the verb. We just discussed the verb. Give me some other verb, guys. I want you all to give me verbs that are not mentioned in the topic, okay? Something else. There are so many verbs. So give me one other sentence.
I accept my punishment.
I accept my
punishment.
Which is the verb here in this case? Sorry?
Accept.
Accept
But
is the verb. And what is punishment? Punishment is a noun. Okay, punishment is a noun in this case. Okay. If you punish someone, I punished him. In this case, punish is used as a verb, right? So action. Here, I accept. Accept is used as a verb because that's the action here. So I accept my punishment. Punishment is used as the noun. Okay. Okay. Suresh, please answer this one is वे अंग्रेजी बोलते हैं. They speak English. Please read the next slide as well. Go ahead.
I speak, you speak, they speak.
They speak. Well done. Thank you. Thank you. Let's continue with Pooja. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Hello.
Okay. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Pooja, give me one sentence with a verb, a positive sentence with a verb.
I beat my brother.
आपकी आवाज कट रही है.
I beat my brother.
You beat your brother.
Hello?
Yeah. I beat
Yes,
my
yes.
brother. Is that the sentence? Okay. All right. I beat my brother. Yes, not a good thing to do, but yes, beat is the verb here. I beat my
Right.
brother. Okay. Please continue. Read the next slide.
They speak English.
They speak English. Please continue.
B speak English. B speak English.
We speak English. Okay. Please read the next slide.
I speak. You speak. They speak. We speak.
Thank you. Thank you. It's correct. Thank you, guys. I request others to please be on mute. There's some sound in the background. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Dipali, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Give me one sentence first. A sentence with using a verb. A positive sentence using a verb.
I am going to market.
I'm going to the market. I'm going to market. Okay, that's fine. So going here is used as a verb. Okay, going to the market. Okay, good. Let's continue with the slides. Please answer the next one. Yes, Dipali, please continue.
He speaks English. Second one. वह अंग्रेजी बोलता है.
He speaks English. Yes, correct. First person plural here speaks. Okay. Second person, sorry. He speaks. That's fine. He speak is incorrect. Yeah. Please answer the next one, Dipali.
वह अंग्रेजी बोलता है. He speaks English.
Okay. He speaks. I'm sorry. Okay, he speaks English. Okay. Correct sentence. I'll just complete. Thank you. Thank you, Dipali. Next, Shubha, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Shubha, give me one sentence with verb. A positive
to
sentence
temple.
with a verb. Sorry?
I go to temple.
No, I want you to give me another verb. She's already used I'm going to the market. So I don't want you to give me go again. Use another verb. Guys, you all cannot repeat the same verbs that someone's mentioned. So think of other words, other verbs.
I finished my homework.
Very good. I finished my homework. Finish is the verb here. I finished my homework. Okay, good. Let's continue. Please answer the next one, Shubha.
The second one, sir. She speaks English.
She speaks English. She speaks English. She speak is incorrect. So he, she, here, just read the slide, Shubha.
I speak, you speak, they speak, we speak, he speaks, she speaks, it speaks.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Shubha. Let's continue with Zishan, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Zishan, give me one sentence, a positive sentence with a verb. You cannot repeat the verbs that were already used.
I just came now, and I am playing football.
I am playing football. Very good. I am playing football. Football, of course, is the noun here, and the verb in this case is playing. Okay, good. Please continue with the next slide.
We speak English.
We speak English. Good. Next. हम अंग्रेजी बोलते हैं. Same thing. In fact,
We speak English, same.
same thing here. Same thing. Same sentence. वे अंग्रेजी बोलते हैं. वे. Someone else.
They speak English.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you, Zishan. Let's continue. Anandi, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, good. Just a minute. I'll move to the next slide. Please continue, Anandi.
Sir, I don't know the Hindi.
No problem. Just look at the English sentence and tell me which is grammatically correct. Which sentences are grammatically correct?
अगर आप हिंदी सेंटेंस
Ankit speaks
रीडिंग करेगा
French.
तो बताएगा.
Okay. The sentence in Hindi is Ankit French bolta hai.
Ankit speaks French.
Ankit speaks French. Very good. It's correct. Ankit is speaking French is also fine, but here speaks, someone who does, we use the simple present tense in this context. So unless you're talking about that particular moment. So Ankit speaks French is correct. Well done. Good answer. The next sentence is वह खाती है, basically. So वह is a person, a lady. What do you think is an appropriate answer? She or he?
She eats.
She eats. Well done. Thank you. Anandi, give me one sentence with a verb, a positive sentence. I want you to use a different verb, not the ones that were mentioned on the slides. So give me one sentence with a verb in it.
I read newspaper. I read newspaper.
Very good. I read newspaper. Very good. I read a newspaper. I read newspaper. Okay. I read a newspaper. Better. I read a newspaper. Correct. Thank you. Thank you. Let's continue with Ajmol. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Ajmol, give me one sentence with a verb in it, a positive sentence.
He drive a car.
He drives.
Yes, sir.
He drives a car. If you're talking about someone who does something regularly, he drives a car. Okay.
Okay.
He drives a car. He drove a car. He had driven a car. He will drive a car. Okay. So he drives a car. Okay. Please continue, Ajmol.
Yeah, second one is right, sir. He eats.
He eats.
Yes, sir.
Please continue. Just read the sentence.
She eats bread.
Thank you. Next one, similar sentence. What is the correct answer here?
First one, sir. She eats bread.
That's correct. Thank you.
Thanks.
Welcome. Thank you. Let's continue with just a minute, guys. Okay. Manorama, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Good evening,
Yes.
sir.
Good evening. First, give me one sentence, a sentence with a verb. Positive sentence with a verb.
I read a book.
See,
I read a book.
read, eat, drive, go. These are done. I want another verb. So read, go, went, play, drive. These are done. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Guys, give me
the
some.
dog is
Yeah,
barking.
good. Yeah, sorry, go ahead. The dog.
The dog is barking.
The dog is barking.
Yes, sir. Barking.
Okay. Barking is also fine. Walking is also fine. The dog is barking. Okay, good. So guys, go to the, these are very basic sentences. Think of some different sentences. The idea is we know the verbs, we know the sentences. The idea is to create more sentences and sentence construction. So give me some long sentences if possible, and think of sentences like these, I read, I play, I watch. They are very common sentences, basic ones. So the topic is a bit basic, so that's what I'm encouraging you all to do. Think different sentences, okay? Think of some different sentences. So the dog is barking, the dog is walking, dog is running. Good sentence. Thank you. Manorama, please continue with the topic, and the next slide is just answer the questions given here.
Yes, sir.
मैं bread खाता हूँ. That's the sentence.
I eat bread.
I eat bread. Thank you. Next.
They eat bread.
They eat bread. Well done. Thank you. Thank you. Isha, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. First, give me a sentence with a verb, a positive sentence. Okay.
Sir, she makes delicious pasta for everyone.
She makes delicious pasta for everyone. Very good. Makes is the verb, delicious, of course, the adjective for everyone. Good sentence. Thank you. Please continue with the slide. Translate this sentence.
We eat bread.
We eat bread. Okay. Sorry. We eat bread. Please continue.
Do you eat bread? Sir, do you eat bread? Sir?
Yep, that's correct. Do you eat bread? Please continue.
She drinks.
She drinks is appropriate here. Some sentences on the chat. I write homework. I'm completing. I do my homework on the notebook. I'm writing. I'm completing my homework. I watch movies with my family. Correct. I go to the temple. Correct. Yes. Please read the next one as well. Just a sentence.
She drinks water.
She drinks water. Very good. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Thank you. Let's continue. Jaspreet,
Yes, sir.
give me one sentence, a positive sentence with a verb. Can you hear me, Jaspreet? Yes, Jaspreet, you're on mute at the moment.
Yes,
So,
sir.
yeah, okay, no problem. Go ahead. Give me a
Sorry.
I wanted. It's in the past tense, right?
Yes,
sir. Okay.
I want to in future. I want to find out the mystery behind the story.
The present context. I want to find out the
The
mystery
behind the story.
behind the story. Here, in this case, you can avoid, even if you avoid using out, it's fine.
Yes, sir.
I want to find the
To
mystery.
find the mystery behind the story.
I want to find, or I want to uncover. You can also use a word like uncover. No, I want to uncover the mystery. The reason we use uncover is a verb, right? Uncover. Generally, when you are, trying to look for something is when you try to find. Generally, mysteries are facts. Mysteries are, of course, something that you have to uncover. Uncover the mystery, meaning you want to understand what exactly happened. Uncover the mystery. Okay. Uncover का मतलब क्या होता है? उसके पीछे मतलब basically how do you put it across? To expose, basically expose or to reveal. Okay, to reveal. So I want to uncover the mystery behind the story. Good sentence. Very good sentence. Uncover is the verb here in this case. Please continue, Jaspreet.
Yes, sir. She drinks water.
She drinks water. Okay. Please continue.
Do you drink water?
It's a question here. Do you drink water? Everyone does. Do you drink water? Yeah. Thank you. Let's continue with Vishnu. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Vishnu, give me one sentence with a positive verb.
This giant machine maneuvers slowly.
I'm sorry, your voice was not very clear. This
giant machine maneuvers slowly.
Very good, very good. This giant machine maneuvers very slowly. Very good. Maneuvers slowly. Maneuver here means what? If you want to explain.
Maneuvers means of movement like
right. Moves. To keep it simple,
yeah.
moves. Okay. To maneuver means
Yeah.
to move. This giant machine maneuvers or moves slowly. Slowly, of
Yes,
course, used as the adverb here. So this giant machine maneuvers slowly. Okay. So moves slowly. Good. Maneuver, the word is spelled M-A-N-E-U-V-E-R. I'll type the word here. That is a verb. Okay. Used in this context, it's a verb. Okay. Otherwise, you can also use it as a noun. But here in this context, it is used as a verb. Please continue.
Okay, sir. वो पानी पीती है. She drinks water.
Good. There are some sentences. I get scared. You scared. I get scared when I watch horror movies. I get scared while watching horror movies. Okay.
They drink water.
I'm sorry. They पीते हैं लिखा है. They
drink water.
Drink water. Please answer the next one.
मैं पानी पीता हूँ. I drink water. I drink water.
Thank you. Thank you, Vishnu. Let's continue with anyone yet to answer? Anyone's yet to answer? Anamika, yes. Give me one sentence with positive verb. Yes, give me a positive sentence using a verb. Anamika, can you hear me? I'm not able to hear you, Anamika. Can you hear me? Can you try to mute, unmute, or just see if there's any issue with the network? I'm unable to hear you. Not audible. Okay. No problem. I'll come back to you. Suresh, please continue and read the next slide.
Yes, sir. We drink water. Yes, sir. We drink water.
Please continue. Answer the next one, Suresh.
Third one. He drinks water.
Thank you. Continue, Suresh. Please answer the next one.
One. She dances.
She dances. Okay. Thank you. Yes, Anamika, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now, Anamika? You just joined, rejoined rather. Okay, no problem. Probably some issue. Zishan, please continue with the next slide. Just a couple of more slides.
Hello.
I dance very well.
I dance very well. Yes, Anamika, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, no problem. Thank you. Okay, you can continue. Anamika, you can continue. Just a couple of slides. Go ahead.
They dance very well.
They dance very well. Give me a sentence, a positive sentence with a verb.
With the verb positive sentence.
Yes.
Okay. Afghanistan people facing atrocity.
Rephrase the sentence. There's a grammatical error in the sentence.
Okay.
When you say
is faced by Afghanistan people.
no, just a moment. When you say Afghanistan people, what is the? How do you like for India? No, we use Indians for India, right? For Afghanistan, what do you call the people of Afghanistan?
Citizens.
Afghans, right?
Afghans.
Yes. Now start your first sentence. The first sentence, instead of Afghanistan people, use Afghans and construct the sentence.
Afghans are facing
Very good.
atrocity.
Okay, Afghans are facing. In the first sentence that you mentioned, you missed out on the word are. The action word, the auxiliary was missing there. Okay, so correct. Absolutely right. Are facing. So instead of Afghanistan people, you use Afghans. Okay.
Afghanistan people are facing, or Afghanistan people.
People of Afghanistan.
People
or
of
Afghans. Simple Afghans. Okay. Like India, Indians. Afghans. That's it. Okay. Okay. Anyone who's just joined, I can see a new name, possibly. Just a minute.
Indians, of course.
Yep.
And what we call to, like, Afghans, Britishers, every country have that name. Like
Yes.
Afghanistan, yes. Afghans, and like Sweden, what we call to the Swedish people.
Swedish.
Yes.
He's a Swede. You call him a Swede, basically. Swedish player, or he's a Swede. Italians.
Okay, means got it.
Yeah. So every nationality, every country, if you address the citizen, there is a name attached to it. There has to be. Otherwise, how would you address the person, right? So that is a mandatory thing. Just a minute.
For England's Britishers.
Englishmen. If it is, you can call Britisher. Britisher can be from any of the 4 countries: Northern Ireland, England, Scotland, Wales. Can be from either of these 4 countries. From UK, basically, Britisher. If you want to be a little more precise, and someone from England, you can call him an Englishman. He's an Englishman. Okay.
Englishman. And from US, Americans.
American, that's it. Yes, American. Americans, if there are the native, the Native Americans, you also call them as Indians, right? He's an Indian, but that is a group of Native Americans who've been there from ages, like the original inhabitants of America are known as Indians. Okay. So that is also there.
People of USA saying correct?
Like people generally from, if let's take an example, like people going from India to America are not Indians. They are Indians, but they are not that Indians.
No, that is a term given. NRI is a term given as non-residential Indians. That's what you mean, right? But either you become a naturalized citizen of that country. Naturalized citizen meaning like you stay there for a number of years, you get the citizenship. That is called becoming a naturalized citizen. You're not born there. You You have your, you belong to another country. You are from another country. However, over a period of time, you become a naturalized citizen. So that is a difference. If someone asks you, what is the difference between, like, for example, the diaspora, we call them American Indians. Call them American Indians. Why? Because they belong to India, but they've become naturalized American citizens over a period of time. That's why we call them American Indian. We call the Afro-American community as African Americans, right? Because they are originally from Africa, but over a period of time, they settled and they became Americans. They are Americans, but it's just that when you describe a community like that,
They are not full Americans.
no, they are Americans. They are full Americans. They are completely Americans. They have equal rights and equal rights.
Facilities, right?
Absolutely. That's why they are naturalized citizens. So they are citizens. It's just to describe or to address a particular community. If I say he's an African American, you understand the person is an African American, is from Africa, African American. If I say he's an American, he is from America, born and brought up in America. Indian American, someone who was an Indian, moved to America, and then later, over a period of time, became a naturalized citizen. That's the difference. That's it. Okay.
If the people who are born and brought up are called as American and also called as Indians.
No, I didn't understand. What is your question?
You told me that, like, whoever the natural Americans who are there from generations are called as Indians.
No, I didn't say that. What I meant is, when you are moving from a particular country to another country, you are, of course, let's say you move from India to America. Over a period of time, you become a naturalized citizen. That is a term used.
Yeah, naturalized.
Yeah, naturalized citizen is when you become a citizen of a particular country after meeting certain requirements. Okay, either you spend a number of years working there, you married someone who is from that particular country, different conditions, of course. So it's called as a naturalized citizen. Naturalized citizen basically means that originally you are not from that particular country, but you become a naturalized citizen over a period of time after meeting certain terms and conditions. Okay, someone who has legally become a citizen of that country, although they were not born there. Simple. Okay.
That I got it, but in the starting you told me that the Americans also called as Indians.
That is different. That is, I was talking about Indians who are, forget the Indians. I'm not talking about us as Indians. I was talking about a group of Indians who live in America, not from India. We call the natural habitants. Do you know the term Red Indian by any chance? Anyone knows Indians? What I mean by Indians from America? Anyone knows that?
You mean who are like our grandfather was from Pakistan, right? Like, it's like that, like the original place from where, like, the generation related to the generations you are from America, like that.
No, I simply mean they are ingenious people of the Americas, or Aboriginal Americans, like, for example, Aboriginal Australians, like the ones who are Adivasis, basically, you call them, right? In India, similarly, there is a group of Indians or Indian. They are referred to India, like our country, and there is also, the people of America are also known as Indians, the ones who are the citizens from, a very long time. They are indigenous people. You understand the term indigenous, right?
Yeah, I have read it in my history.
Okay, good. Let's continue with the topic. Thank you. Anyone who's just joined, Shweta, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
We're doing a topic on verbs. So here the answer was, वह dance करता है, he dances.
Yes.
Please answer the next one and translate the next sentence.
Dance.
हम dance करते हैं. What is the translation here?
We dance.
We dance. Very good. Shweta, give me a sentence with a verb in a positive sentence, with a verb, using a verb.
This particular verb.
No, any verb, a different sentence. The ones that we've already discussed are verbs like play, read, eat, go, So you cannot repeat those verbs. I want you to give me a sentence with another verb showing action. Okay, a positive sentence.
I cook food for my family.
Very good. Cook. I cook food for my family. Excellent. Very good. I cook food for my family. Good sentence. Cook here is used as a verb in this case. Okay. Very good. Good sentence. Thank you. Anyone who's just joined? Shweta has just joined. So anyone along with her, anyone who's just joined, that's okay. Shweta, you can continue and just complete. This is the last slide, actually. Yeah, we're done. Okay. So guys, we'll continue with the topic that I started during the last class. That was, we were discussing some phrasal verbs. Okay. And Anamika, Bhakti, Mehak, and Renuka had answered. So I'm going to individually ask you all some sentences. Phrasal verbs, just to repeat, is nothing but you use the verb and then there is either a preposition or an adverb. Like, for example, the ones that we discussed were wake up. Okay. Wake up means to get up. Okay. Hurry up, jaldi karna. Okay. Get up, utna, basically. Okay. Get on, to help someone get on a bus, for example. Okay. So these were some of the words that we had discussed. These are known as phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs are nothing but two words coming together. One word is a verb and the other one can be a preposition, can be an adverb, and the meaning changes. So like, let's say catch up. Catch up means what? Catch up means to meet. Okay. So we are going to catch up this weekend, means we are going to meet this weekend. Okay. So similarly, I'm going to type some sentences on the chat. Individually, I will ask you all to give me what is the meaning of the sentence and tell me what is the appropriate phrasal verb. If needed, I will give you all options. If not, I would expect you all to answer. Okay. So Shweta, I want you to answer. So let's continue with you. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So there were some phrasal verbs, just to give you all examples that we discussed. We discussed phrasal verbs like wake up, get up, hurry up, get on, look for. These were some of the phrasal verbs we discussed. Turn on. This was also another one. Let's turn on the video. Let's turn on the radio. Let's turn on the car. Okay. The next one, I'm typing a sentence on the chat. Shweta, tell me if you're able to, please tell me if you're able to see my sentence on the chat.
Okay, sir.
Can you?
No, sir.
Please come in and can you see the sentence?
No, sir. I'm not able to see it.
Okay, I'll read the sentence for you.
Yes.
You can make a note of it. So the sentence for you is, please come in inverted commas, please come in, like a conversation, someone speaking something. Okay. Please come in and in bracket, have a seat, full stop, said the doctor. I'll repeat. Please come in and in bracket, have a seat, said the doctor. You got the sentence?
Have a seat, said the doctor.
Yeah. So in bracket, have a seat, give me the phrasal verb. Give me the word that comes to your mind if I tell you have a seat.
Okay.
I'll repeat the sentence. Please come in bracket, have a seat, said the doctor.
Okay, so you want me to keep some other phrasal verb in place of have a seat?
In place of have a seat, give me a phrasal verb. Have a seat is not a phrasal verb. It's a term. It's a phrase. So in place of have a seat, give me a word that fits the context. A phrasal verb. When you ask someone to have a seat, what are you actually telling them to do?
To sit on the chair.
Sit up or sit down?
Sit down.
Now read the sentence with sit down.
Please come in and sit down, said the doctor.
Very good. You got it?
Yes, sir.
Good, good. You got it, right? So that is the answer. Okay. Please come in and sit down, said the doctor. Okay, good. Good answers on the chat as well. Please come in and sit down. Okay. Thank you, Shweta. Let's continue with Pooja. Can you hear me? Pooja, can you hear me? Got disconnected. Isha, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm going to type a sentence for you.
Yes.
You need to tell me what is the correct phrasal verb. Okay. The sentence. Are you able to see my sentence on the chat? First, tell me that.
No, sir.
Now, when dad arrives, can you see the sentence?
When dad arrives. Sir,
Read the sentence the way it is first.
sir, I cannot see your sentence, sir.
I'll type it again. Now,
No, sir.
okay, I'll read the sentence for you. The sentence is when dad arrives home, okay? When dad arrives home, he, in bracket, removes his coat. When dad arrives home, he, in bracket, removes his coat.
Take off his coats.
Excellent. Very good. Excellent. Read the sentence again. When dad arrives home, he.
When dad arrives home, he took off his coat, sir.
Takes off. Takes off.
Take off.
Takes,
Okay,
no,
sir.
takes off.
Takes off.
Second person here, so takes off, plural. He takes off. So when dad arrives home, he takes off his clothes. So takes off is the phrasal verb in this case. Okay, good answer. Well done. That was quick.
Thank
Very
you,
good.
sir.
You're welcome. Good answer. Thank you. Let's continue with Shubha. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Shubha, can you see my message on the text on the chat?
Yes, sir.
I've typed a new sentence here, another sentence. Please read the sentence first, the way it is.
Dad couldn't see very well. Wear your glasses, said mom.
Dad couldn't see very well is a full stop. And then the mother says, wear your glasses. So when you ask someone to wear something, what are you telling them to do? Can you hear me, Shubha?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
When we, let's say, when someone does makeup, okay? When you put a makeup, what do you use? What is the word that you use? I just said it, put, right? Do you put in, put up, put away, put on? What is the correct word that you use?
Put up, sir.
Again, put up, put on, put away, put in.
Sir, give me a minute, sir.
No problem. Do you put on makeup or do you put up makeup?
Put on, sir.
Put on.
Put
Very
on
good.
your
So
glasses.
read this sentence with put on again, starting from dad.
Okay, sir. Dad couldn't see very well. Put on your glasses, said mom.
Very good. Very good. So put on is the correct one here. Wear means to wear something. Wear wear your glasses here. So here the better word, the phrasal verb we can use is put on your glasses. Okay. Okay, Shubha, well done. Thank you. Let's continue with Vishnu. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Vishnu. I have another sentence for you. Can you see the sentence on the chat? I've just typed the sentence on the chat.
Sorry, sir. I have joined from laptop, so I couldn't see the chat.
No problem. The sentence for you is, when we arrive at the station. When we arrive at the station,
yes, sir.
we, in bracket, descend from the train. When we arrive at the station, in bracket, we, in bracket, descend, D-E-S-C-E-N-D, descend from the train. What do you think is a phrasal verb that replaces, substitutes descend from? That means descend from.
Get off.
Get off is when you get off the bike, for example. Here it says descend.
Get down.
Now I want to ask you, which one sounds appropriate? Get off or get down?
Get down.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
Read the sentence again. When we arrive at the station, we get down from the train or we get off the train? Which one sounds better?
We get off the train is better, sir.
Get off is correct. Your answer was right. I was just confusing you. I was just creating the confusion because the reason is that there might be people who might think that, get down. You get down from a bike. It's not get off. Get off is used in a different context. Here, when you get off, when you descend from, you get off the train. You are not on top of the train, okay? You are in the train. So when you are in the train, you get off the train, okay?
So
got it?
we can use get down in airplane, sir.
Get down, yes. Get down can be used in a different context. I'll tell you. It's a good question. I'll give you a couple of sentences with get down.
Okay, sir.
So let's say get down the stairs. Okay, for example, he got down the stairs.
Yeah,
Or,
sir, yeah.
yeah.
We heard that.
Yeah. So, for example, you can say he came down the stairs. Yeah, you can say came down the stairs. Get down as a phrasal verb can mean, let's say,
yeah, sir. Sometimes it means insulting others, like he got me down in front of
very good.
others.
That's correct. Demeaning someone. Yes. You can also say, for example, if you have some ideas, let's get it down on a paper. You got it? So get down
Yes,
on
sir.
paper means to write something. Okay.
To make some plan.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So to write, to get it down